What's going on, guys? It's Fast1 and finally I am back again. This time not with Battlefield 4 but with Battlefield Hardline, and I gotta tell you, so far I've been enjoying this game quite a lot, and without a doubt it has actually surpassed my initial expectations. I am not saying Battlefield Hardline is perfect by any means, but Hardline just seems to be a lot more enjoyable than Battlefield 4. Previously with Battlefield 4, I would simply get bored after a couple rounds, but that is not the case with this game. To be honest, I never thought this game would be as good as I'm finding it to be, and if I ever had any doubts about this game, all of that is now gone. But what exactly makes Battlefield Hardline such a good game? Well, for starters, this game has had a really great start. So far, there haven't been any serious in-game issues except for a few bugs on PC and a few connection issues on console, which I've actually gotten to experience myself. But aside from that, everything seems to be running very smooth. I also noticed there has been significant changes after the beta because now the game feels a lot more balanced than before. Many of the weapons that were said to be overpowered were nerfed to get them around the same level of effectiveness as the other weapons, so now there is not a particular weapon that comes off as overpowered and dominates every other weapon. Although something I was a little disappointed in was that I did not see a significant number of weapons added to the game for the final release. I honestly was expecting more than a few weapons here and there per every class, so that left something to be desired. I mean, I understand if people bought the deluxe edition, obviously they got a couple more weapons, but what about the people that didn't buy that version of the game? Does this mean they only get those very few weapons in each class for the rest of the game's lifespan, or will they have a chance to get a few more weapons with the upcoming DLCs? Those are my biggest questions right now, but from what we've seen in previous Battlefield games, I'm sure we will be getting some more weapons in the future. Now, what about the new game modes? Well, they actually do play out really well. For the most part, all of the game modes do seem to follow that cops and robbers theme, keeping all of the game modes very unique. Some have a casual feel to them while the others try to be a bit more serious, such as Crosshair and Rescue, which are the game modes that require both strategy and teamwork. Personally, I feel like these two game modes are very similar. In Crosshair, the goal is to escort the VIP to the extraction point while protecting him from all enemies. On the other hand, with Rescue, the defenders are to protect two hostages from being rescued by the police. So basically, in both game modes, you are either protecting the objective or trying to attack it, and if you've played both of these game modes, you'll have a much better idea of what I'm talking about. Blood Money is also another new game mode, but unlike Crosshair and Rescue, this game mode is about which team collects the most money by the end of the round. In fact, this game mode reminded me a lot of Capture the Flag, but in this case the two teams are spread apart with a money vault right between them, so instead of the teams taking flags to their base, they are using the money that is taken from the vault and then taking it back to their base. The teams are also able to take money that has already been delivered to their enemy's vault, making it a lot more challenging to win the round. I found that moving around the map very quickly and also playing together as a team was the best way to successfully win every round of Blood Money. Now, the last game mode I was happy to see again was Team Deathmatch, and the reason for that is that finally the console players are able to play on 64-man servers. Previously in Battlefield 4 we were always limited to playing on 20-man servers, so for most of the time all you ever did was look for your enemies, and at times this would become very annoying because after walking around the map for 2 or 3 minutes you would find find yourself getting shot from the back only to start doing the same thing over and over again, which basically defeated the purpose of Team Deathmatch on console. This is no longer the case because this game mode has gone from very little action to becoming a complete cluster in every map. So as it should be, this game mode has now become the perfect place to grind out a lot of kills for any weapon. But yeah guys, this pretty much wraps up this video as well. Let me know what is your favorite game mode in Hardline so far. Also, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up for it, as it always helps out the video and the channel a lot. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe for weekly Battlefield videos. And as always, this is Fast1, and see you in the next video.